Benimaru didn't scream when they drove the cursed iron nails through his tendons. He simply glared, his blood soaking the stone slab beneath him. They had caught him off guard, surrounded by anti-magic barriers and cursed chains forged in the pits of the netherworld. These weren't mere soldiers, they were fanatics of the Empire of Sablefangs, a nation obsessed with breaking Tempest's strongest. The moment he was brought to the capital, their high priest began the ritual of humiliation. They peeled back his fingernails with searing wire and boiled his flesh with slow drip acid that left his skin bubbling like lava. When that didn't make him flinch, they cast a soul-dissolving spell, Grave of Embered Pride, which incinerated a piece of his soul every hour, leaving parts of him spiritually numb and rotting. They shattered his horns, ripped out his crimson hair to string their war banners, and paraded his unconscious body through the streets, beaten, bloody, and crucified for days. But far worse than the pain was the silence. No news, no hope, no Rimuru. Until he came. Rimuru didn't teleport into the capital. He descended a storm of void and hatred swallowing the sky. His presence alone cracked the capital's golden towers. The sky wept black rain. He had felt every ounce of Benimaru's pain through their soul link, and what returned was not the gentle Lord of Tempest. No, this was Abyssal Lord Rimuru, a manifestation of grief, wrath, and tactical sadism. His first spell was unspeakable. He cast Vertebrae Displacement, a forbidden curse that reversed the spinal alignment of every soldier within 5 kilometers. The capital echoed with a chorus of snapping bones as soldiers collapsed into heaps of twitching meat screaming. Unable to move, their nervous systems liquefying from within. The high priest tried to resist, chanting divine wards. But Rimuru spoke Judgment Reversal, a counter-miracle that inverted the effects of his spell. The priest's body turned inside out, his lungs exposed and flapping as he choked on the rain. Then came the psychological warfare. Rimuru summoned a new spell, Conscious Collapse, implanting hallucinations of drowning in molten flesh. Veterans screamed as they clawed at their own eyes, watching themselves rot in mirrors that didn't exist. Their generals, proud elites, were lifted telekinetically and dissected midair by ego shatter threads, each nerve ending strummed like a violin until they begged to die. Rimuru granted no such mercy. As he approached the execution chamber, the chains holding Benimaru dissolved into smoke. His body was limp, skin flayed and muscles torn, but his eyes opened. Tears fell not from pain, but relief. "You came," he whispered. Rimuru nodded, voice a void. "They'll wish they hadn't touched you." Outside, the final spell was cast, Core Collapse. It targeted the blood of every citizen who had cheered during Benimaru's parade. Their veins boiled, their hearts burst, blood geysers painted.